Hi students, welcome back to Venkat Golla Tutorials. Let's now talk about tubular secretion. Tubular secretion is a process of urine formation. Tubular secretion. Tubular secretion at the third stage or third step of process of urine formation. Urine formation. It takes place in DCT, means a distal convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule in nephron. And what do you mean this tubular secretion? It is a process of removal. It's a process of removal of selected materials or substances from the blood of peritubular capillaries, into a nephric filtrate. Or glomerulus filtrate. It's a process of removal of selected materials or substances from the blood of peritubular capillaries into the nephric filtrate or glomerulus filtrate. This phenomena is known as tubular secretion. The tubular secretion is done by it occurs or takes place only by active transport. A very important point. Active transport, or you can say that active absorption. And what are the selected materials are being removed? So what are the selected materials removal here? Substances that are removed. They are mainly urea, ammonia, uric acid, creatinine, creatine, hippuric acid, and inorganic ions like excess ions like potassium ions, hydrogen, even some extent bicarbonate ions, and so on. So these are the waste materials, nitrogenous substances that are not required for our body. So they will be eliminated to outside along with the urine. So this tubular secretion is mainly, it is a main mode of excretion main mode of excretion is very important. In marine fishes and amphibians. Marine fishes and amphibians, that were desert amphibians. Because why this is main mode? Because in this animal there is no glomerulus. There is no glomeruli or the glomerulus. So the most of the waste materials. So the most of waste materials are secreted in tubular secretion. Secreted in tubular secretion. That means in this a DCT. So that is why. If let's see the diagrammatic representation, how it is. And from afferent arteriole, the blood goes to the glomerulus. From glomerulus it gets filtered, then enter into the Bowman capsule. From there PCT, from there Henle's loop, from there DCT, from there collecting duct, and then release it to out. Let's see for the diagrammatic representation, so that we'll get a clear idea. Tubular secretion showing the diagrammatic representation. So afferent arterioles, the blood enter into the glomerulus. From glomerulus, the blood gets filtered and then enter into Bowman capsule. From Bowman capsule, the nephric filtrate enter into, it goes to PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. This proximal convoluted tubule, here the selective reabsorption takes place. Here in the glomerulus, the first step is called ultrafiltration. Here the second step is called tubular absorption or selective reabsorption. From there it goes to see in the PCT what all absorbing. So here example like glucose reabsorption, amino acid reabsorption, bicarbonate reabsorption, water reabsorption, phosphate reabsorption, sodium reabsorption, potassium reabsorption, chloride reabsorption. And the ions are moving, that means Drex and ammonia is not reabsorbing. Then it goes to the Henle's loop, U-shaped tubular hairpin-like structure, the first narrow tubule descending limb. Here the water is reabsorbed. Here the absorption of water. Then later on it goes on to this ascending limb. In this ascending limb, here the water is not water impermeable and the salts are reabsorbed. Here the salts are reabsorbing. Sodium, potassium, chloride, etc. Now it goes to the twisted tubule called DCT, where exactly our tubular secretion takes place. In this tubular secretion DCT, what happens that selected materials such as bicarbonate ions, hydrogen ions, excess potassium, ammonia, calcium, even urea, uric acid, urea. So these all are the selected materials which are secreted from the blood of peritubular into the DCT. So this is phenomenal. Later on from the DCT that a fluid nephric filtrate goes to the collecting duct. In collecting duct again reabsorption. So reabsorption of water, sodium, potassium, hydrogen, and bicarbonate, and urine and all this. So that finally what is there, urine comes out. So this is about the process of tubular secretion, and also mainly the process of urine formation. So the process of urine formation is involved 3 steps. Number 1 is called selective ultrafiltration in the glomerulus. 2 is selective reabsorption in the PCT, and 3rd one is tubular secretion in DCT. I hope you all understand this. If you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.